Hola amigos de RMTV, yo soy Estefanía Aguilar y estamos transmitiendo desde Tónica el Encuentro Internacional de Jazz aquí en Jalisco. En estos momentos me encuentro con Tsutomu Takeishi, quien nos va a contar un poco acerca de su música y de su esencia.
So, my question is, what kind or how's your musical style? Because by listening to you, I could feel like many different cultures and this mixture. So I would like to share to us what's the type of music or your personal style. How would you define it?
So that's actually a really, really good question, because I'm actually Japanese background. I grew up in Japan, and I lived in New York for like 30 years. So, like usually like the culture like in Japan, they always try to copy, they try to try to like black, they try to like white, they try to like not really like themselves, but because of the fashions or the trend of that direction. So it's very easy to forget your identity. It's a band with like Henry Recchio, it's like amazing composer, and the drummer was named J.T. Lewis, and he's a player like Sting, all the like pop, like great groups, and he's a black guy, and guitar player named Brandon Ross, and he plays like Cassandra Wilson, and keyboard named Tony Sidress, and he's like played the keyboard with like lots of like pop band, so the music was really hard that moment, we rehearsed like 4 hours a day, the music was really intense, and like during the break, we started playing like funk in E. It's like probably the most simplest stuff you can play, and I was trying to use those guys, and it's like, then I realized I can never be like them, because they have those rhythms, those senses, So what I can do is like basically I have to really believe what I'm doing, what I'm doing, and it could be something really corny, because I was able to just only like do. Believe what you really know. It's not like you have this idea being musician, like, okay, I want to be like this guy, I want to be like this guy, all those flashy, like, chops, like, those fancy stuff, but sometimes you have to accept where you're coming from, and sometimes those could be painful, but if you be able to play what you really believe, then you can really compete with these people, so back to the question, how I develop my style is like, okay, just accept I can never be like America.
Thank you very much for being with us. And first of all, I would like to share to our audience what's your personal style in music, because I could actually listen to this mixture of different cultures. Yeah. So how would you personally define that?
I think that basically like my style is like based on improvisation music, but I actually have lots of the training in the jazz, also the training on like folk music, different folk music from different part of the world, and then kind of try to put that in a big box and just like shake it like this, and then I play like that.
And are there any challenges that you have to encounter every time, like showing your music and not going to the commercial side? How could you encounter this?
Yeah, that's a really good question, because it's like there's a people, like especially the commercial, even like a traditional jazz, they have this thing, like they want you to play like a like record,
Yeah.
and the thing is I can never be like them. So it's like I just have to kind of like realize, when I was like 32, I realized I can never be like a famous or popular. There are gonna be people who are gonna hate me. There are gonna be people who like me. So that's okay. I choose that path, and then it's like once I choose path, like I commit to this thing and try not question by myself too much about this issue.
So you were telling us that you are Japanese and you're living right now in New York. So how do you started with this musical career? Since you were like a little boy, or how come that happened?
Because my family actually is a family that everybody's played like Japanese instrument.
Okay.
So I was like, when I was like 6, I was start playing the Japanese instrument called koto. It's like the harp, but it's like you sitting down and you kind of play like this way. So I was actually playing for this like from like I was like 6 to like like 18.
Okay.
Yeah. And then meantime I just play like trumpet and play the bass, But original idea is like I want to come to United States, maybe for like 2 years, and then learn about like American culture, and then try to bring that back to Japan, and then so maybe I can go back to the koto, and then somehow like try to mix two culture, and then maybe I can develop something from there. But I fall in love in the United States, so I never went back, and my family is very angry at me.
Because you never came back.
Yeah.
And finally, how do you find the Mexican audience?
I think it's great,
Okay.
but especially here,
In Guadalajara.
yeah, I love it. I feel like I'm a superstar.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are a superstar.
No, I'm not.
And finally, I would like to say, so to send some message to our friends to maybe invite them to listen to your music.
Yeah. So if you wanna like listen, I try to be as pure, and I try to really present the good music. So if you just want to listen to something, probably you never heard before, but something if you're open enough, and then just please come to see me sometime, please, amigo.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
La marcha me hizo con llorar. Ay, 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 señora, yo te debe querer. Ay, 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 señora, ay, yo te